Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your main event. This is the All Championship match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 13 1/2 stone, from the Isle of Sheppey, England, this is Zack Sabre Jr. And his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds, he hails from Sacramento, California, accompanied by Stokely Hathaway, representing the Dream Team. He is your reigning and he is on his 596th day as a All Champion, Thatcher.
Main event time here in New York City, and it is a raucous, big fight atmosphere here in New York. And this standing room crowd is making it crystal clear who they want to walk out of New York City and head into Orlando and Evolve 80 against ACH as the Evolve Champion. Stokely Hathaway gives one last long, loving look at his meal ticket. Timothy Thatcher's Evolve Championship. These two men have squared off on 2 prior occasions here in New York City, splitting a pair of singles contests. Zack Sabre Jr. winning out of all 34 at the Elks Lodge, just about a mile down the road from here in New York City, with his ode to breaks, the Jim Breaks armbar. And then it was of all 47 in this very building, which saw Timothy Thatcher even the odds at 1 apiece, when he knocked off Zack Sabre Jr. with the leg bar after he transitioned out of the Fujiwara armbar to beat Zack Sabre Jr. in what was Timothy Thatcher's second defense of the championship he won, as Stokely Hathaway pointed out, 590 plus days ago. An historic reign, to be sure. Zack Sabre Jr. wasting no time trying to get the jump on the champ, and looking to finish him quickly here. Cross arm breaker by the challenger, and Thatcher looking for the Fujiwara armbar, and Sabre right back to the uppercuts. Sabre showing he means serious business here. No feeling out process in this one. These two men know each other very well, and they are just slugging it out here in the opening minutes, as Sabre looking to lock in a guillotine here. Determined look on the face of the champ as he tries to drive the shoulders of Sabre to the canvas. Zack trying to choke Thatcher out here in under 2 minutes. But the champion undeterred. Brutal right hand of the ribcage. A roller coaster of emotions over the last several months for Zack Sabre Jr. I chronicled that a bit last night. If you happen to catch the broadcast, he was on a roll, picking up big victories here in Evolve, and then suddenly it all came to a screeching halt as these men lock up and strike for strike. Look for the cross arm breaker again. Thatcher, though, very calmly grabs the leg and extricates himself from that predicament with ease. Testament as to why he's held that championship as long as he has. And Sabre rocked with that forearm. In Evolve 72, he lost to Ethan Page. In Evolve 73, he lost to Drew Gulak. Did Zack Sabre Jr. He was devastated. Had to take a couple of months away before returning in San Antonio, and came out with a much more aggressive attitude than we've seen from him in the past. And we saw it again here in the opening minutes of the match, as Thatcher grabs the leg. But Sabre immediately grabbing hold of the head for the moment to try and force the break. Stokely Hathaway looking confident on the outside as Thatcher continues to maintain hold of the leg. Zack Sabre Jr. responding in kind. And now kicking away at Sabre. And you look at the names that Timothy Thatcher has defeated in the course of his record-setting reign. Chris Hero twice, Zack Sabre Jr., Trevor Lee, Johnny Gargano, Drew Galloway, Matt Riddle, Sami Callihan, Tracy Williams, Marty Scurll. Again, strikes, open hands to the face, and a right hand from Thatcher as the champ wrenches down on the knee here. And they roll to the ropes, forcing Brandon Tolley to ask for the break. TJ Perkins, Drew Gulak, Ethan Page, Jeff Cobb, and Fred Yehai in addition to defending that championship across the globe, Germany, England, Scotland, he has had a vice-like grip on the Evolve Championship. In fact, he was just in Germany, returned for this weekend, and he heads back, does Thatcher, immediately after the event, as he returns to Germany. And Thatcher now backing Sabre into the corner and going downstairs and upstairs. And Sabre came out looking to strike with the champ. I don't know if it's desperation on the part of Sabre or perhaps a different kind of strategy. To this point of the match, he has stayed away, for the most part, of his normal offensive attack on his opponent's arms. I mentioned he's defeated Thatcher with the J breaks, to breaks armbar. But now he's got the leg bar in the ropes. Thatcher screaming in agony as Sabre finally relinquishes the hold. The Evolve Championship on the line here in your main event at Evolve 79. And Sabre, the technical wizard, looking to pick apart the lower appendages of the Evolve champion, Timothy Thatcher here. Brutally reaching on the knee and the ankle, and now driving the knuckles and the elbow into the trapezius muscles and the back of the neck. Knee across the back of the neck now as he tries to get the armbar again. Couple attempts at the cross arm breaker for Sabre, but unable thus far to lock it in. Thatcher equally adept at working the arm. We've seen him utilize the Fujiwara armbar on multiple occasions in his championship reign. And now it's with the side headlock. Saito suplex puts an immediate stop to that. And Hathaway on the outside shouting encouragement. Two world-traveled athletes here. Sabre, extensive European, obviously, experience being from the United Kingdom. Spent several years living in Japan. Wrestling for Pro Wrestling Noah. And he's on the receiving end now from the most dominant champion this company has ever seen in Tim Thatcher. And he goes right back to the leg. But Thatcher rolling through into the dominant position here. As the arm, top wrist lock, trying to maneuver into a Kimura perhaps. Another staple of the offensive repertoire of the Evolve champ, as is this. The Les Artes lift into the side salto suplex. And a cocky smirk on the face of the Evolve champ. And Stokely Hathaway all smiles. So confident, in fact, it was Hathaway going into this match. He grabbed me in the locker room before the show and invited me to the victory party at the Apollo tonight after the Jill Scott show. I have to admit, some part of me is kind of interested in seeing Tim Thatcher party with Jill Scott. That victory party, I let him know, remains to be seen if it's gonna come off. And right now, though, it is looking very, very good for Tim Thatcher, who for some reason has grown to seemingly love the hatred and just visceral anger that his reign atop this company has seemingly brought out in the fans that once beloved him here. Suplex right into a cover, head trapped at a bridge by Sabre. And now the chin lock applied by Thatcher, who told me he'd been studying his Johnny Valentine tapes as he looks to control Zack Sabre Jr. and this New York City crowd, effectively trying to take the crowd out of this one. And Thatcher, though, back to his feet. Up kick, caught him in the elbow. The instep of Sabre caught the elbow, and he's looking to work over that arm as only Zack Sabre Jr. can do. Submission predicament for Thatcher here. The first real danger of the match submission-wise for Thatcher, and he rather easily grabs command back in this matchup. You'd have to wonder the mindset of Zack Sabre Jr. coming into this one, realizing what an opportunity he has with the Evolve Championship on the line here in the main event, but coming off what had to be a devastating loss last night to Keith Lee. Belly-to-belly suplex. Cover, and he kicks out at one. He's mentioned in the past, after those back-to-back losses, that being the very introspective and intellectual athlete that he is, that sometimes his way of doing things just doesn't work. Another 2 count. And clearly it didn't work last night against Keith Lee. And you'd have to wonder if maybe this time he looks to change things up, perhaps throw caution to the wind in this one. I mentioned Thatcher telling me he'd been watching his Johnny Valentine tapes for inspiration. Zack Sabre Jr. mentioned that he's been watching some greats as well heading into this matchup. And a vicious elbow strike there. And a kick to the chest sends down Thatcher. You gotta wonder what Thatcher has up his sleeve here for Thatcher. What Sabre has up his sleeve for Thatcher that he perhaps has not used before in their 2 prior meetings. Twist the neck. Full Nelson. Difficult move with a man with a size advantage that Thatcher has on Sabre. Standing switch. Looking for the armbar. Octopus. Submission predicament for Thatcher, who's got the ankle. Great counter by the champ into the ankle lock. Just that quickly, Sabre in trouble. Counter by Sabre. Could be looking for the ode to breaks. Thatcher trying to fight for the ropes. Hathaway imploring him to make it to the ropes here. Sabre fighting to hook that far arm. Can't get it yet. Now he's got it. No. What a counter. Shoulders down. 2 count for Thatcher. As the champ clearly paying attention to their prior encounters. Had a steam, but he runs into a kick. And a German with the bridge. Shoulders down, new champ, no. Sabre so close again. ACH standing in the back, staring at the monitor, chomping at the bit, wondering if on March the 30th in Orlando, it's gonna be Tim Thatcher or Zack Sabre Jr. Sweeps the legs, down goes Thatcher. The Evolve Championship on the line. And the man, the champ, Thatcher, strikes, dragon screw leg whip. Gut wrench. Another side salto suplex. Floats over. Fujiwara armbar. He's got it locked. And Sabre is in the middle of the ring here. Pain coursing through the body of the challenger. Is the reign of Thatcher going to continue here in New York? Sabre makes the ropes. The fans imploring him to not tap. Oh, what a knee. The champion wasting no time, going back on the attack. Defending his Evolve Championship with brutality here in New York. Butterfly suplex. Shoulder up again at 2. And I gotta tell you, a little surprised at that outburst from the Evolve champ. Normally keeps his interaction with his detractors to a smirk or a knowing look. This time he vocalized it as perhaps they may be getting to him. O'Connor roll out of the corner, shoulders down. Sabre with the bridge, 2.5, choke sleeper. Rolls through. Bridging pin, this is it. No. 2 3/4. And this crowd becomes unhinged. Oh, right to the face. Sucker kick. Thatcher up. Armbar. Triangle choke perhaps. Doesn't quite have it locked in though. Thatcher's got the arms clasped. Sabre's got to watch his shoulders here. And now it's Thatcher. Right back to the armbar. Sabre in trouble. Rolls through. Both men jockeying here again. Leg bar. Knee bar there. But Thatcher right back into a pin. Shoulders down, only 2. And a knee to the throat from the champ, and down again goes the challenger. Sleeper. Sabre caught the sleeper, and Brandon Tully checking on him. Back to his feet. Sakatoshi lands on his feet. Thatcher trying to fight. Elbows. Shades of Bryan Danielson. He's got the back, but Thatcher on his feet. Kicking away at the side of the head. Elbows. He's got Thatcher trapped here. Can he get the other arm? He's got it locked. Hurrah! Another year. Surely this will be the last. Hurrah! Another year. Surely this one will be better than the last.